So there you go.
Yeah.
So more stuff. I mean, it's good. I mean, I miss Abyss.
Yeah. Oh God, I want Abyss back. Believe me.
I don't know if this is going to lead to Abyss coming back.
I do think it will.
Or do you just think it's going to be Abyss in this incarnation? Like it's going to be Joseph Parks, and then when he starts to bleed, he turns into Abyss.
They might do that because that's ridiculous enough to be TNA caliber. Mm-hmm. But you know that Abyss is in there. Like last week, you saw him do that. I can't even remember what the move was.
The spinning move.
The spinning move, and then he
Black Hole Slam.
Yeah, and then he put the arm up. So you see Abyss in there. So it's got to be leading to Abyss. It's just a matter of how.
Aha.
You know. But the way you're saying it, that actually could be right. Which is, like I said, ridiculous enough to work in TNA.
Hey, this is TNA where bro-offs happen, bro.
Exactly, and this is actually that would be better than a bro-off. So I'm okay with it, bro.
So Kaz and Daniels.
Yes.
Our favorite TNA tag team.
Uh-huh.
The word of the day, ham sandwiches.
Ooh, good lord, yeah.
And I believe that was Daniel's word. I don't think
it was actually. That was a damn good match, actually. Surprisingly,
of course, bringing out AJ Styles.
Yeah.
No, just Kaz.
Yeah.
Kaz dressed in AJ Styles clothing, doing a rather bang on and.
Yeah, I was surprising. Like when he walked out, I was just like, "Holy! Oh wait, no."
But when he started talking, it's like, oh, he's been working on that.
Yeah,
impression.
it was a little ham-fisted, or ham sandwich, if you will.
Ah, there you go.
But it was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there was another segment with Rude.
Yeah.
Another segment with Sting.
Yeah.
I don't know why this thing is happening.
It would have been better. I mean, take a page from the WWE. If you're gonna be all cryptic about the who's entering, for whatever date you've set up, don't fucking tell us who it is.
Don't give it away 2-3 weeks.
Because now we're sitting here watching these promos that are kind of sad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, they're not very good. I literally think it was one hangover Sunday for Sting, and they're just like, here, say a bunch of shit, and we're gonna cut it into a promo. Because he's better than that, and it's kind of sad. And now we're literally gonna be like, oh well, he's gonna try come in to fuck up Aces and Eights, and now they're getting another member. They're not mentioning Sting at all.
Yeah,
they're just like, whatever, I guess
they mentioned him once.
Did they mention him?
Right after it was revealed it was Sting, they cut to Ace and Eights going, I can't believe it's Sting, and that's what led them to talk about the new member.
You're right.
But this week they didn't say anything.
I just assumed it was like the regular shit where they're just like, nobody else is watching the show, why should we?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's kind of sad. Kind of don't like it. Every time I see it, and they're not shy with the promo.
No.
Yeah, I don't like seeing it. It's just kind of cheesy and pointless.
Something that isn't pointless, going back to the Kaz Daniel thing.
Yeah,
their match with Chavo and Hernandez, which was good.
Which is surprising because I can't believe I liked a match with Chavo in it, because I hate him more than cancer. Really? I can't stand him. Oh, really? I've hated him for a long time. He's not good. And I don't know how he's tricked people into thinking he's a good wrestler.
His last name?
Maybe. I mean, that's got to have a lot to do with it. And even when Eddie died, I really couldn't get behind him, because I know he was doing a lot to tribute his uncle, and I'm like, good for him, but just because your uncle died doesn't make you good.
Right.
And I think a lot of people might be blinded by that. I don't know. I mean, again, just my opinion, but I gotta stop apologizing for my opinion. Fuck you. I don't like him. I think he's a shitty wrestler.
But he was good in this match.
Yeah,
this match was good. And that's because of Kaz and Daniels.
Oh, very much, yeah.
I don't know why Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez are the tag team champions of this company, and Kaz and Daniels have to come out every week without belts, but...
pretty much the same reason that primetime players don't have matches anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just the company's not looking at the actual talent. They're just looking at who's more over or has more heat.
I mean, to be fair, they get segments.
Yes.
Kaz and Daniels get segments.
They do get segments like crazy.
Usually some of the best segments in the show.
Yes.
And the best matches on the show.
But I'm guessing that the management is like everybody else in the world if they're not watching. Because everything that the Kaz and Daniels are doing is excellent. They're amazing heels. They've got more heat than anybody in the company right now, beyond maybe besides Aces and Eights. And their promos are much more entertaining than anybody else right now.
Yep.
Especially Jeff Hardy. but I'll get to
We'll
that.
also get to that.
Oh.
A lot of foreshadowing in this episode.
Sorry, it's what I do.
Yep. Gail Kim.
Yeah.
She gets to call. She's going to call someone out.
Yes.
And it's Brooke Tessmacher.
Uh-huh.
Which led to the 5th match of the night.
Let me point this out. This is one of the first times I watched a female match in a while. Okay, let me have an open letter to you TNA ladies here. You're better than the WWE.
Yep.
Stop trying to be them. I'm sorry. There were 2 moments in this match that made me just go, "Oh, fuck you. That's a WWE move." I think you know where I'm going with this.
Was it the stink face
Yes.
and the pink face?
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm sorry. That was disgusting.
I don't get what her grabbing Gail Kim and then thrusting her pelvis through
yeah,
her face would accomplish in a wrestling match.
I don't know. Does that bother her? I mean,
I don't understand the stink face. This isn't Rikishi's massive.
No, and I'm sorry, the reason why Rikishi's was bad is not only was it probably smelling bad because of the fact that he's ginormous, he was also slamming his ass into your face. That would hurt. These chicks slamming their ass in your face, probably not going to hurt that much.
No.
Not really a problem.
No.
So I don't get it.
So those 2 moments aside...
It was decent.
It was
a good match. There was a couple moments that I actually just went, Jesus, that had to hurt.
Top rope moves.
Yes.
Face plants.
Yeah, exactly. There's a handful of face plants that just made me go, fuck, they're better men than I am.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, no, I'm sorry, no. No.
So, that happened.
It did.
Stink face and the pink face.
Good lord.
There you go. TNA.
Yes.
Stop being WWE.
Sadly, they'll never stop.
No.
Moving on.
Joe Angle versus Ace and Nate's in a cage match next week.
Yeah, I'm in.
Cage matches are always good to see.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm fucking happy as a pig and shit about that.
That leads to the main event.
Yes.
It was Robert Roode versus Austin Aries.
Before we get to the main event, let me talk about what happened right before the main event.
No, it was during the main event.
Was it during?
It was during the match.
You're kidding me.
It was during
That was during the match.
It wasn't before, it wasn't after, it was during.
That was during?
Yes.
What the
While
fuck,
Bobby
TNA?
Roode and Austin Aries are wrestling in the ring,
That was during?
The voyeur camera shoots over to Jeff Hardy and shoots off one of his inner monologues.
No, it wasn't an inner monologue. That was my problem. Or no, it was a different one.
No.
Oh, no, you're talking about the inner monologue.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about what happened before the match. See, okay, now we're on different wavelengths here. No. They interviewed Jeff Hardy.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
I kind of missed the inner monologue when they interviewed him, because he's terrible.
Yeah.
If they don't give him a minute to sort of, work on it a little bit, if he's just being interviewed, he's terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't believe anything he said. I mean, we knew he can't cut a promo. We know that. He's not the mouthpiece of anything.
No.
He's just supposed to be the freak who does the cool shit in the ring. He's not the guy who talks.
No.
But his inner monologues, at least he gets to edit and cut it out a little bit, and so he sounds like he's, a little less retarded.
Right.
God. And then,
although he did cut good promos when he was the Antichrist of wrestling. Remember when he was a heel?
Yeah, but he was... But that's when he's a heel. Being a heel is always much easier than being a face,
true.
because he's got to show... Now he's got to show passion. Whereas being like the Antichrist of wrestling, which, by the way, one of the best fucking things TNA ever did, him just being able to talk slowly and cut up a crowd works, because he can talk slowly. But when he's got to be like, yeah, I'm going to be the guy, you just sound retarded.
When he's like, yeah, I'm Jeff Hardy.
Exactly.
Like,
Nobody buys it.
No.
It's just, no, we know you're Jeff Hardy. Just
shh.
Yeah.
Put your eye makeup on where you close your eyes and it looks like they're still open, and go flippy-dippy in the ring, and that's really good.
Pretty much.
That stuff is amazing.
Yes.
But shh.
But stop talking now.
No, talky.
No. Put the electric stick down. You don't get to speak into it anymore.
So the match happened.
It did.
It was a throwaway because Hardy thing, and
was,
obviously this is going to lead into Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Roode versus Austin Aries.
Yeah, which will be a good match. That's going to be a fucking phenomenal match. Yeah, it was kind of cheesy. The match was very throwaway.
Then the inner monologue during the match was kind of weird.
I don't even understand why they would do that. I mean,
I just want to know where they got this technology.
This
telepathy technology that TNA has needs to be bought up by the military or something.
Military? Fuck, every guy in the world would want it for his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, God, TNA, you're not making money on your wrestling. Make money on marketing this shit. I'm telling you. You're sitting on a gold mine, TNA. But no, you're happy with your fucking wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
That's what they want to call it.
Yep.
Broing offs and wrestling.
Bro off, yeah.
And
you're sitting here with a bro
face
off,
and pink face and
you got all that shit, and then you're sitting on this amazing gold mine of being able to read people's fucking thoughts.
Maybe it's just Jeff Hardy's thoughts.
You, sir, have just blown my mind. You might be right. He might be, in fact, on a different wavelength from the rest of us, so that his thoughts are actually projected, which is why it happens in real time.
There you go. So he must be a
God
mutant.
damn it, Jeff.
He's an X-Men.
Professor Hardy. Professor Hardy.
TNA reaching for the middle.
Very much so, yes.
Yes, so that was TNA.
Mm-hmm. It happened. That's all I can say about that. It
wasn't
wasn't bad, but wasn't really good.
But it's just like every week, though. It never gets good, it never gets bad. It's always reaching for the middle. That's why
it's the best way to say for this fucking company, because they're just...
Although,
Hogan,
I can confirm, in this calendar year, 2013, they will start doing less pay-per-views.
That is, I've said that many times.
From what I saw, I believe they have Genesis this month, and then I don't think they're doing another one until March.
That's brilliant. But the question is it because they want to space them out to build shit up, or they just can't afford it?
Maybe it's both. Can it be both?
It can, although not being
a means
able
to an end.
Not being able to afford it makes me sad.
No, well, it's TNA.
I rip on TNA all the time, but I do like an alternative to WWE.
You know what? Say what you want about TNA, but they've been around for 10 years.
They have.
On national television for 10 years.
Yeah. No, I agree, but
so
it still makes me sad to think they might be in financial straits.
I think they've always been in financial straits, and that's the thing is it's so inexpensive probably to make this show and everything.
Yeah, I have a feeling that probably TV, like regular TV, will probably always happen.
Yeah.
Because, again, I mean...
This is ECW, let's be honest. It's
very
inexpensive wrestling.
Yeah. But, I mean, look what happened to ECW.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To be fair.
Yeah.
That happened.
So on to the granddaddy of them all.
On to the WWE. SmackDown.
Yes.
As the kids are calling it.
Are they calling it?
The SmackDown.
The SmackDown?
Not just SmackDown.
The
SmackDown. Sheamus.
Yeah.
Calls out the Big Show.
Again?
Yes.
God, I've had it with these two.
Because he beat him on Monday. So he figures he beat him in a match. So Big Show comes out, says, hey, listen, I've beaten you.
Yeah, we get that.
You beat me, it was a fluke. You're not getting another chance.
Ooh.
But I want another chance, fella. You're not getting another chance. Blah, 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 blah.
Back and
Brings
forth.
out Booker T.
Yeah, what?
Booker T,
okay.
The general manager of SmackDown.
I'm aware.
He's trying to get order on his show, sir.
Yeah, because,
Can you dig that sucker?
Okay, you are so white. It's sucka.
Good
Lord.
I know. My favorite rapper's 50 Cents. And his cousin, $2 for
Why did I... Oh, Jesus.
I think that was somebody else's joke. I was
literally about to say, why did I laugh at that? And then I laughed at the worst joke.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyways, Booker T brings out a tumbler, one of the lottery things, because Big Show had a rant saying everyone in the back is terrible and no one can ever beat me because I'm the best.
So we get a lottery.
So we get a lottery to see who's number one contender.
Because they just happen to have that sitting around.
Hey man, you never know when a lottery has to happen.
It's probably from the Raw roster pick they had
probably.
a few years
ago. They just carry it in the truck everywhere
they go. It's just everywhere, it's just sitting around. You know what, it's probably in the back of the truck where they keep oh, damn it. I had it all worked out. Who was the announcer they had briefly when Lillian Garcia was gone? There was one guy. Ah, shit, I can't. Oh no, this is still got the guy they still have on Raw.
Justin Roberts.
Yeah, Justin Roberts.
Yeah.
He's sitting in the back with the drum on his lap. That's it, because
you're on tumbler duty, Roberts.
Yeah.
Hey, it is the same gold tumbler that they use in the Royal Rumble all those years.
See, that's what I'm telling you.
So I guess there you go.
It took me a half hour to get that joke out, but it was totally worth it.
He's the Rumbler Wrangler.
God.
Roberts is the Rumbler Wrangler.
Rumbler Wrangler.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's not bad.
So anyways, the winner of the lottery
and
your number one contender for this episode of SmackDown.
Your mother?
No.
Oh.
Santino Marella.
What?
The Milan Miracle.
That's what they're calling him now?
Well, when he first came in,
Yeah,
that's what that's what they called him when he first came in. Because remember, he won in Milan over.
Do you know how long ago that was? I don't remember that, dude. I barely remember what happened yesterday.
But anyways, that happened. He won. He was doing his little trumpet dance.
Of course,
it's going to be sent in over Spreaker later on the show.
Or